You just bought this. I can do bad by my motherfucking self. Go over there with him. You belong to him now.
After the experience at the Lifers group, I lost the girlfriend. I had to put up with a lot of jokes that were not very pleasant. I had to carry a pack of cigarettes just to show that I was worth at least 20 of them.
Although Roy remained law-abiding after Rahway, he continued to drink.
I had an arrest back in '85 for drunken driving. In '87, I realized that I had a drinking problem, and it wasn't going to get any better, and I might need a little support, so I did go to AA, and things have gotten better.
How long has it been?
12 years. Not a drop since 1987. I am going to no one's prison. I've been through the Lifers program. I don't want to be one of the Lifers in the program.
You need the money that badly?
It's just too lazy to work.
10 years after his visit to Rahway, we did a follow-up interview with Ken.
What kinds of things happened after the Rahway program?
I did a lot of burglaries, a lot of drugs, just a lot of trouble.
How do you think the Rahway prison program changed you or helped you?
I don't think it did.
Need some help, sucker? That's right. Now, I took that.
To get money for drugs, Ken continued to steal and was sentenced to county jail numerous times. But 10 years ago, he was trying to change.
Ken, how you doing now?
Great.
Ken had been married just 3 years when in 1995, he died of an AIDS-related illness. He was 34 years old.
I kick ass, you know, and if I get my ass beat, don't mean shit, because, hey, I'm coming back, you know.
John has transformed himself from a criminal to a Christian. He works as a metal shop mechanic, but he also preaches the gospel and teaches Kung Fu. John is 35 years old, married, and the father of 6 children.
I committed more crimes than I want to remember. I had such a string of crime, right, that if I did not commit a crime the next day, to me, I didn't feel good. Something was wrong with me. It was an adrenaline rush. It was an escape, you know. But inside of here, it was just because I had a lot of pain and didn't know how to talk about it.
What did you get the last time you got busted? How much money did you get? $20. 20 goddamn dollars.
Damn. Wake-up call. If the Lifers group was not there to talk to me that day, that time in my life, I probably wouldn't be here talking to you now. I probably would be dead.
Ready, pull back, think you got.
I had bad habits so deeply embedded. For a while there, I did just fine, but later down the road, I had a relapse. I started getting high again. I started committing crimes again. I got wrapped up in a big mess. Lost everything, lost my family, lost everything. And then I came across the film Scared Straight. Watching Scared Straight the second time scared me enough again in my heart, inside, that where I said enough is enough. It's time to stop playing games. You have to get right, or this is where you're going to end up. And from that day on, I started rehabilitating myself. I love God above everything. I'm a Christian first. I love God. I love it. Everything I do is flavored biblically. The chances that drugs or alcohol or anything else in that vein, can we say zero? Zero? They have about a zero, -0 chance of entering my life. The desire is not even the same. I would do those things because it would make the emptiness go away temporarily. But when the high wore off, I was still stuck with the same old me, you know. But ever since I have my family and those who love me and the Lord is in my life, there is no void anymore. There is no void. Everybody about to see King. Bow to each other, shake somebody's hand, or see you in the next day in class.
I have no worries. Either way, if they bother me, I'll get them back.
Mike is 36 and a single dad. He works at a milk factory.
Sounds like you didn't really listen to the other people who were trying to steer you straight, but when you went to the prison, you listened.
It gave me a kick. Plus, it was either that or go downhill and live like that and end up there. Now I have a kid, somebody to love, somebody to work for, and try and bring him up straight and keep out of trouble.
Everybody up here, man, got a number. And like it's only fitting that y'all have a number. And until you leave, because this is the shortest prison sentence you'll spend, your number's 1.
Was getting a prison number so shocking that any of the kids still remember their number?
What's your number?
I think it might have been 12.
It was.
Was it?
Yes. Do you remember your prison number?
No, I don't remember the prison number.
You remember that after 20 years?
Sure.
Why do you remember that?
Because that's how old I felt when I went there.
I believe it was unlucky 13.
You're right.
I think I was 15, I think.
You're right.
It was number 8.
You remember that 20 years later?
I remember that number. It will burn in my mind forever.
I believe mine was 11.
Right on.
David smiles a lot, which got him into trouble 20 years ago at Rawway.
What, am I here to amuse you that you smile? Huh? Something's funny?
David is 37 years old and self-employed as a floor installer. He's a father to his son and daughter and 3 stepdaughters.
At that time, I had availability to the railroad tracks. I would rob off the trains at that time. Take things that don't belong to me off the trains.
If I steal from someone, it would be someone, if I ever did steal, like the railroad, like I've been blamed for.
You weren't acknowledging at that time that you even did it. You said, if I did it.
I just acknowledged that I did do it, you know, and at that time, talking like that, I didn't even realize I said all that, you know.
They'll have the money right from their insurance, and they're just stolen the money. It ain't hurting no one there.
The insurance company, I am sorry for doing that to you. I am paying the price today.
You smiling at me? Well, knock it off. Close your mouth.
I thought going to Rawway State Prison was going to be a joke.
Go home barefoot, you faggot.
The number one thing I got out of it was a wake-up call. To show me another side, another door that I never looked into. I've been on the outside of that door, and I got a chance to see it on the inside of that door. They stopped me from stealing. I mean, from that point, I didn't steal. Because I wouldn't want to be in their shoes. My whole life changed. I joined the Army, and then the family, and then divorce and another family.
Oh, good hit.
I can give that film a lot of credit for helping me and my friends. Because we all look at each other and, you know, we know who the Scared Straight people were. And from what I could see, it helped them very well. It helped all of us. So I always think, Scared Straight 78, I always remember. I always remember that all my life.
Don't make me hurt you, please. I talk to you nice, right?
Dominic was a repeat offender, his crimes ranging from drug distribution to murder. 10 years after Scared Straight, we interviewed him inside a federal penitentiary.
Does it make you feel good to know that Scared Straight has been seen by millions of people, really helped a lot of kids, and you were part of it?
The truth?
Yeah.
The truth? I don't care. I don't care how many millions of people have seen it, as long as the right people seen it.
In 1990, Dominic was released from prison. 3 years later, at age 42, he died of AIDS.
How old were you when you first got into trouble?
About 3rd grade.
Tony is 36 years old and single. He has worked as an electronics technician and now owns a printing business. Tony also is a licensed pilot.
We stole smaller things, whatever. It might have been car radios, maybe a car here and there. Beer was forbidden to us and alcohol, so we got as much as we could of it. And once you pass that stage, then you tend to go out and do these little malicious things that teenagers in groups tend to do.
Single file.
We were the tough guys on the block. We didn't expect anything to happen.